never in my car, but that's just happens to be where I think a lot. But I kind of wanted to do like a girl talk because I just have a lot on my mind, and I feel like I could give some advice maybe to somebody, or maybe not, but this is just what's on my mind, and if it touches you, I hope it, helped you out or whatever. But basically, I have a few friends that have gone through things with Jews and like just can't seem to shake like the feelings they have for them, maybe, or just like understanding that it's okay to let go. Anyway, let me get to my point. Basically, if you have gone back and forth with someone and they're just not changing, not getting the picture, but you can't shake them because you love them, you gotta figure out a point when to cut the cord, like change, whatever, the rope. Because after a while, it's just like, bruh. Like, for example, like blocking does not have to be, I'm trying to figure out a way, anyway, blocking does not have to be something negative. Like, I get told all the time, like, Chia, you're always so quick to block somebody, like, I feel like that's just the way out, or like, which it is, that's the point. But, or just, I'm always told like I'm too harsh, or I'm too blunt, or like, not everything has to be like, okay, dead. But if that's the way I operate, then that's fine. But for two, blocking and like no longer communicating with somebody or cutting something off, it doesn't have to be negative. That act in itself can be positive, and it is positive if you choose to look at it that way. If someone notoriously is always giving you the same result, why do you feel like the next time they hit you up or whatever is going to be different? It's not. And when it comes to a guy, there's nothing, I know there's nothing anybody can do to me to make me change, and it's very, very clear, obvious to anyone that has common sense, that if a dude wants to be with you, he will do what he needs to do to be with you. A man will do whatever they need to do to be with you, and they'll fix or compromise whatever needs to be fixed and coming to a conclusion, like an agreement on. Like, it doesn't. So I get frustrated when it comes to like my friends. And I'm trying to learn to take a step back, because I can be very blunt. I am very blunt, I'm very forward, and I'm very kind of cutthroat, I guess. But my brain does not compute BS, like it doesn't. As soon as I sense that stuff, I'm like, and I give it to you how it is, or I cut stuff. Like, I don't get tolerating stuff. And like, I was thinking in my head just now, I was talking to a friend earlier and just asking, like, why don't you just block? Or like, why did let it go. You've been doing the same thing, and they do the same thing every time. Let it go. And it's not just that friend. I have a few that just say they don't get it, but I understand where they're coming from. But I'm just like, if you keep getting the same equation, the same result, why are you not letting it go? And people sometimes like to say to me, because I've been in a relationship for, it's been rocky, and those friends know that. But all in all, I've been with that dude since I was 15. No, yeah, I started talking to him when I was 15, and we got together on my birthday. And we got together on my birthday, and it's been what, like 8 years, maybe 7. Anyway, I've been in a long-term relationship, so people like to say to me, like, okay, but you won't really understand because you've been with the same person, yada yada. But it's not that. And when I say block, I follow what I say. I'm not being a hypocrite. When me and him weren't together and I really felt like I was done, I blocked him. I let him go. The difference is that he fought for it and came back. They always do come back, but the difference is he really made changes. And I'm not sitting here trying to act like I'm a relationship guru or anything, but that is the difference. I did do what I said, and the difference is this dude decided to get his stuff together and make the changes necessary. I'm not trying to change him as a person, but I know what I'm gonna tolerate. And any dude that wants you will respect that and do what they need to do, because if you love me, that should not be hard. So that is the difference. I did do that, and then that's the result that I got. And clearly that dude is not changing, because that's not the person for you. So I wish women would like, and I'm not, when my friends see this, to be like, okay, wow. But I'm not trying to like, it's all from love. Like, I only say the things I say because I care. That's why. And it gets frustrating being the person that, I don't know, like I feel like I'm in this weird position because I do try to like I want to always be the shoulder somebody can come to, but what kind of friend am I to give you what you want to hear? Like, I'm trying to give you what you need to hear so that you can stop hurting and so that you can take time to be with yourself and then find somebody that's going to think the sun shines out of the whole anal cavity. Like, try to remember, I'm like, okay, even though it's not the same, I try to remember my position. Like, I am in this long-term relationship, so it probably gets annoying to hear my advice, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Like, it took a lot to get here, but that's because both people wanted to be here. So we both put in the work, understanding, listening ear, patience, bite of the tongue to get to where we want to be, because we love each other. So that's what love is, and I try to show that to, not show, I don't sit here and be like, hey guys, look, this is what happens when you get, no. But I just try to get people to understand that. But one thing about women is we're going to let go when we want to let go. And if we can let go, because even people that aren't my friends, I see women just have a hard time letting go. And it kind of sucks that our hearts are so big, because we get hurt a lot. But we're always talking about, when I'm talking about women, we're always talking about loving each other. And, I mean, what the heck? Loving ourselves and, like, self-love and, like, independent and stuff. But we're always talking about needing to be loved and, like, wanting a relationship. I feel like if women truly love themselves first, you wouldn't keep yearning. We're human, so we want to love. We're all here, like, we form connections, that's also part of life, but so it's just being with yourself. And that I do that, like, I really practice what I preach. Like, when I don't say one thing and I'm like running back, so like not really letting go. Like, if y'all would have known the relationship, all the different parts. I've been in a relationship with one person, but I swear it's been different types of relationships. Because when we first started, we were young and just googly-eyed, and then stuff broke up, got with different people, like. But when you want something and you feel like you really love somebody, you will do what you need to do. So I wish women would get that together, like, in their heads. It's hard to get there, but it's possible. And basically, I just want to say, like, blocking is okay. Like, I guess I'm low-key tired of people telling me to stop feeling that way, because I never tell people. I give advice and say, I thank you. Well, I say why. I ask why. I want to know the reasoning. And I just let it be. I'm like, you can agree to disagree. Maybe blocking really just isn't for you. Fine. But just realize that, like, it's not this bad thing. to, you know, not want to keep the same negative energy around you. It's not. It is not. Like, I know that's my opinion, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's a fact as well, that it is not negative to block something negative. It's not. Let me break it down. That's basically my main point. Like, I guess it's a girl talk, and also, I don't know, maybe I can say blocking is okay. Whatever, I mean, I don't know. But I just turned my left signal to go right. Anyway, it's because I'm doing too much. I need to focus. Don't be like that. But I just want to say, ladies, like, love yourself. Love yourself more. If you feel like you love yourself a lot, love yourself even more. Because I'm tired of seeing my fellow, like, women and sisters out here hurting for dudes that suck. They're not happy with themselves, so why do you feel like you can get your ultimate fulfillment of happiness for somebody who is sad too? That's one thing I said to the person I'm with in this newer found relationship of ours, is you need to learn how to love yourself so that you can love me correctly. Because how can you give love if you don't even know what that feels like? To me, that's how my brain operates anyway. Hello? Y'all gonna go? Like, love, that's how it works. But so I feel like there's more I'm gonna think about saying, but I'm trying to really dig deep and find it all right now because I don't feel like editing a bunch of different clips. But I love people. And I really, truly love my friends. And I'm just tired of seeing people hurt over stuff that can be fixed. And I also try to keep in mind, like, Chiamaka, not everybody's like you. I can easily, like, well, I am trying to get into forgiving, but anyway, that's a different story. But I really can, like, when something doesn't feel good to me, I already have really seriously bad anxiety. I overthink everything. I've thought about stuff while talking to you. Like, that's how much, another video as well. But when something doesn't feel good because I know how fragile my mind is, cut it. And I feel like a lot of people don't like to really admit that they're so sensitive. It's okay to be, I'm sensitive. It's okay. Just realize how to combat that. Like, realize it's okay. Like, I'm gonna let that go. And I'm not a coward. I'm not a punk for deciding that you're not good for me and I don't want to talk to you anymore. That is fine. I want that to, I guess, be my underlying message. And especially, one thing I always try to say to people too, especially to my friends, is be your own best friend. That's part of loving yourself more, by the way. But be your own best friend. If you feel like, whatever you would say to your best friend about a dude or a job or drama they're going through, maybe with family or something, whatever, like, deep advice you would give somebody you care about, give it to yourself and follow that, because you want people to follow what you're saying. I think that's why I also really try to practice what I preach. And I hate hypocrites myself, so I'm like, I'm not going to say anything I wouldn't do. So I guess that's what gets me, is like, I know what I'm telling you, one, I have done, and if I haven't and I was in the situation, I would do. And then I get advice from people and I really try to follow it if it works for me. That's another thing I try to say. I say, I'm going to give you this advice. Do what you feel is best, but just realize I'm not saying anything that's wild or crazy, and that doesn't make sense. Just be your own best friend, love yourself more, and realize that you don't need someone. Like, two people should love themselves so much and be able to give off that love that you just compliment each other, and it should just flow. A relationship should just flow. It shouldn't be any constantly trying to fix somebody, constantly trying to get somebody to understand you. And if somebody that truly loves you is going to accept you for the things for your flaws. They're going to also accept you for the things that aren't their favorite, because that is you and they love you. You never should have to fix someone. What? I shouldn't have to tweak you to love me. You love me or leave me alone. So that's my message. I hope it was clear enough. And it's really seriously all out of love. Like, I try to learn how to like talk more gently, but I want people to hear me and understand me and like get the point. So I try to talk forceful, I guess, like very blunt and like to the point and honest. So whoever sees this, I love you, even if I've never met you. And if I have met you and we don't talk like that, but you watch this video, thanks, love you too. And it's a girl talk, but that also goes both ways. Like, dudes feel like they can't show their emotion. That's fine, bro. Get it out. You deserve to be loved just as much. And you should... nobody should be fixing anybody, and nobody should be compromising. Like, I mean, well, no, relationship is about compromise too. Anyway, I'm gonna be done now. One, because I'm almost at work. And two, I feel like I've said all I can say. You can block people, that's fine. And if you don't want to, whatever. It's your life. But just realize that you're not committing a crime by telling yourself you no longer want to speak to somebody that's not positive, that keeps hurting you. See, I'm getting into it again. I just hope anyone that comes across this really, like, just love yourself, okay? Stop tolerating mess, because you don't deserve that. And just keep trying, keep pushing to be your own light, your own happiness, your own joy. And that somebody else should only highlight that. Nobody should be your source of happiness, your source of joy. Because when that goes away, then what? You're really hurt. I look crazy now. But nobody should be your whole source of happiness. You will be hurt when that goes away. You in here should be the joy and the happiness that you need, and somebody else should just, like I said, highlight that. You guys should both compliment each other. Okay, but I'm done. I just want everybody to love themselves and love everybody that deserves your love, okay? I guess that's why I'm so into blocking, because not everybody deserves your love. If they can't get it together, then they can't handle the light that is you. I digress, though, because I've been talking for 19 minutes now. And I'm at work, and I'm late, so, yeah. Have a great day. Hope, just thanks for watching. Tune in next time.